This is dedicated to my Kenyan folks. Can we agree that nothing tastes better than chicken and fries and those smoky sold at the roadside at like 3 a.m. in the morning after a night of drinking? Nothing tastes better than that, right? Anyway, my fellow wanderers, hello and welcome back to yet another episode of The Wandering Wanderer. If it's your first time joining us, welcome and thank you for spending your time with me today as we explore alcoholism and sobriety. If you're coming back to hang out with me again, thank you for your continuous support. I'm your host, Wendy, and today we're going to talk about something that's important in sobriety, and that's our health. When we talk about sobriety, we often focus about staying away from alcohol. But maintaining your overall health is equally as important as staying away from alcohol. In this episode, I want us to explore together the different aspects of our health: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, and how you can prioritize them as you navigate this new journey of sobriety. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's dive in. Come, let's go. Explore this with me. Understanding the importance of holistic health in your sobriety is super vital. Why? Because sobriety isn't just about quitting drinking, it's about developing and building a healthier, more balanced life. This means taking care of your body, your mind, and your spirit as a whole to enable you be the best version of you that you can be. When you're in recovery, your body is healing from the effects of alcohol and your mind is adjusting to a new way of living. By focusing on all aspects of your health, you're not just avoiding relapse, you're actively creating a foundation for long term wellness. A holistic approach helps you feel better, think clearer, and live more fully. Let's start with the obvious: your physical health, this body that we were given by God right here. Nutrition and exercise are probably the biggest areas for your physical health. If you've been drinking for as long as some of us have, I was drinking for almost 2 decades. That's 20 years. That's a long time. Your body has been through a lot, and now it's time to nourish it with healthy foods and regular exercise. Nutrition plays a huge role in recovery, and eating a well balanced meal full of fruits, vegetable, lean proteins, and whole grains can help your body recover from the damage caused by alcohol and support your body's natural healing processes. Your liver, your kidney, your heart will thank you. Your cholesterol levels will come down. Your sense of smell, your sense of taste, and your sense of hearing improve over time. As you do all this, remember, stay hydrated. And I know you hear it all the time, but what is actually really good for you? You should, in collaboration with your doctor, decide or determine which vitamin supplements you should be taking, like vitamin B and C, which are often depleted from the body because of regular alcohol use. Remember to talk to your doctor before you start taking any vitamins, because depending on conditions that you may have, some vitamins might not be advisable for you to take in supplement form. This journey is a long one and you're in it for the long haul. You want to take steps that are in your best interests. Exercise is a good regular exercise is an important component of maintaining your health. It not only helps your body to get stronger, it also boosts your mood and reduces stress. Whether it's walking, pilates, yoga, running, dancing, swimming, or going to the gym, find something you enjoy and make it part of your routine. When I'm talking to people about picking an exercise, or people are telling me they just want to get healthy, has nothing to do with sobriety. I always say you set yourself up for success by choosing something you enjoy doing. I, for example, love to run on the treadmill. That's me. I like to go to the gym. I like to lift weights. That's me. Not everybody has the ability to do that or has the desire to do it. So why would you want to go the same path I'm going if you don't enjoy it? Because then you're going to start dreading doing it, and then you're not going to want to do it at all, and then you're just going to end up slipping and needing something to fill that time with. If you enjoy dancing, find a dance class near you or put on your music on YouTube. There's so many dance classes, and as long as you have internet, it's free. Figure out what you like. If yoga is your thing, whether it's age or just because you sincerely enjoy yoga, or Pilates. Don't underestimate Pilates. It's actually hard work. But whatever it is you like to do. For most people, I tell them start with walking. Walk for an hour a day if you can. If you can, start with 15 minutes, move it to 30 minutes, then to 45 minutes. Walk, just walk. Put your music in your ears if that gives you, if that is something you like to do. And if it's not, just go walking. Enjoy your environment around you. Hopefully, you're in a place where you can walk. Find something that works for you. That way, it is not as easy to derail you off of it because you're actually going to start looking forward to it. Frustration and resentment will hamper your growth if you pick something you do not enjoy. Do what you like, and you will see the rewards of it. It will help you counter the emotional ups and downs that come with sobriety on your good and on your bad days. The next thing we need to talk about is mental health. We've spoken about this or we will be speaking about it a little deeper with Modoni, who you met a couple of episodes ago, in yet another episode that's going to come up this season. But you need to develop coping strategies and mindfulness that support your mental health. Your mental health, as we are all beginning to realize, is just as important as your physical health. Your mind is adjusting to living without alcohol. And it is normal to experience a range of emotions from anxiety and depression to feelings of joy and clarity. And this roller coaster is something you're going to experience for a long time to come. It's been years, but I still feel like I still go through it, where some days I'm like up here. And then there's other days I'm just like, oh my God, do I have to get out of the house today? So those are going to come. And so having your mental health in as good of a place as it can be and developing coping strategies will definitely work in your favor. One of the best ways to support your mental health is through coping strategies like prayer. For people like me, I prefer to pray. Others use mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness helps you to stay in the presence and manage stress, while meditation can provide a sense of calm and clarity. Even just a few minutes a day can make a big difference. For me, prayer grounds me and encourages me. It helps me refocus on where I am at that moment in time and constantly reminds me that it's not all on me, that I don't have control over everything. And in that moment, that makes a world of difference for me. You can find meditative, guided meditations on YouTube, on whatever platform you prefer to use, and a lot of them are free to download and just listen to them on your phone or listen to them on your iPad or whatever gadget you might have. Therapy and counseling are also incredibly valuable. I am on record on this podcast saying, and I will say it again, as an adult, if you can afford to get a therapist, get one. Too many of us are walking around bleeding on others because we refuse to see that all of us, and I mean all of us, are cracked in one way or another. For those of us in recovery, a mental health professional can help you navigate the emotional challenges that come with sobriety, help you work through past trauma, and help you develop healthy coping mechanisms. Please, I say this all the time and I'll say it again. Do not hesitate to reach out for support. Taking care of your mental health is a sign of strength and not weakness. I hope we can normalize seeing therapists, especially in the African context, so it removes the stigma that is associated with seeing mental health professionals. There's a lot of us, and it's still so much in our communities that if you're seeing a mental health professional, there must be something wrong with you. I hope we get to the point where we realize seeking help or just talking to somebody who's trained actually is a sign of strength and not a sign of weakness. The third area of our health that I want us to dive into is our emotional health. Building emotional resilience. Ooh, this one is tough. It was tough for me, and it still is rough because emotional sobriety brings all of these emotions that you've been numbing with alcohol. At least I know I was. And it's important to allow yourself to feel all of these emotions and work through them in a healthy way. My emotions, a lot of my difficult emotions, are intertwined with childhood trauma. which makes a rather messy set of wires that needs untangling. I'm still working through a lot of these emotions. And so I know it's a long process. I know from experience it's a long process, but it is worth every step of the journey because you are worth every step of the journey. Building emotional resilience means learning how to manage your emotions without turning to alcohol. This varies from person to person. For some people, it's journaling. For some people, it's talking to a sponsor or a trusted friend or engaging in creative activities that allow you to express yourself or exhaust yourself, whichever may apply to you. I know on certain days, as I've told you, when I love to walk, I walk until I'm completely exhausted. And that helps me. Figure out what works for you and do that. Remember, it's okay to feel sad, angry, overwhelmed, frustrated, resentful at times. These are all natural parts of the human experience. What matters is how you respond to these feelings. Practicing self compassion and patience with yourself is key in building emotional resilience. Now, last but definitely not least is your spiritual health. Finding meaning and purpose in your life is incredibly important. And when we talk about spiritual health, I don't necessarily mean religion or going to church. That might be in my case applicable, but that's not what it is for everybody else. Your spiritual health is finding meaning, purpose, and direction and connection in your life. So many of us in recovery, spirituality is a powerful source of strength. It might involve praying, connecting with nature, practicing gratitude, and engaging in activities that give you a sense of purpose, like volunteering to causes that mean something to you, or creative work like writing, blogging, vlogging, poetry, dance, all of those things. Spirituality can also be about connecting with something greater than yourself, whether it's a higher power, the universe, or simply the community around you. Finding what resonates with you spiritually can lead to a deep sense of peace and fulfillment as you navigate this new life. Or maybe it's almost day to day for you, journey of sobriety. As I wrap up today's episode, where we were discussing health, remember that integrating these aspects into your daily life will help you as you navigate sobriety and continue toward living a more fulfilled, more fulfilling, and balanced life. By being able to focus on your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health, you're not just staying sober, you're rebuilding a life that supports your well being on every single level. Remember, this journey is about progress and not perfection. It takes strength and courage to take it one day at a time and allow yourself to grow and heal. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any tips and experiences of your own, please share in the comment section below. Your story might inspire somebody else. Take care, and I'll see you in next week's video. But before you go, if you want to keep wondering with me, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Come on, subscribe already. And share this video with anyone you think might need it or might enjoy watching it. Until next week, stay strong, stay blessed, and remember, one step at a time, we will get there together. See ya.